Welcome back, insert employee name here. Today, we are gonna go over the basic functions of surely the most important department in Skyrden, cabin crew. As a cabin crew, you not only get assigned to serving work, but you most likely will be assigned to pre-flight roles, such as lounge and gate desk. As a launch attendant, you need to greet passengers when they approach you. If you have the time, you may use a special greeting. Try to engage with the mostly likely young customers by mentioning their nickname, doing some small talk, etc. Ask them about what drink they would like to have. Once they replied, you can give them the appropriate drink, or the drink menu if they ask for it or if they don't know what to order. To help you give them the right drink, use the !serve command in the staff chat. That will make a red button appear on the left on the screen. Press that and a UI will appear on the right side. This is the serve UI. Say hi to it. From George. You can see the currently selected person in the top label. Currently, it says n/a, but that means no one is selected. When you open the UI, or after you've given out a drink, it will automatically set this to n/a, meaning you need to type in the person's username in the text box. You don't need to type too much though, as when you see the label change to the person's name, you are good to go. Select the appropriate item and boom, they will have it. We will use this many more times, so whenever we refer to give proper item, remember this. Remember that we only serve drinks at the lounge. If you get assigned to the gate desk, well, good luck, lol. Customers will approach you with a different kind of questions. When are we going to board? When is the plane we're using? When are we flying? How do I avoid getting arrested for tax fraud? These are all great questions. Please, try to answer them as best as you can. You can also give out amenities here. These include, but not limited to, neck pillows, magazines, laptops, and etc. Remember to not give out drinks or meals here, as well as any illegal items, of course. As a gate desk agent, you need to take care of controlling, well, the gate desk itself. To start things off, you will wait until the host says,
Okay, play boarding soon audio.
You go into the UI and click the boarding soon button. Once.
Welcome to Skyrden. We are soon going to board. Please stay away from the gate area until your class has been called up for boarding. Make sure to properly stand in line while boarding. Be respectful and most importantly, enjoy your flight with Skyrden. Fly better.
After that, you can continue as normal, and when the host says, OK, boarding premium plus, you turn on the boarding music by pressing the boarding music button. This will start a loop, as well as the premium plus button. This will make a voice announcement as well as let premium plus passengers through.
Now boarding premium plus.
After that comes economy plus. Do the same, except don't click the boarding music button.
Now boarding economy plus.
When it comes to boarding economy, you press that button.
Now boarding all classes.
Once everyone has boarded, you turn off the boarding music by pressing on its button again. Note that we may not board all classes. You should always press the button the host tells you to. Most of our aircrafts don't have Premium Plus seats, for example, so we'll board Economy Plus first. Press the boarding music button when boarding the first class. If you're not at the gate desk, you will go over to the plane to greet passengers at boarding, when the host instructs you to do it. You can greet Economy Plus passengers with excitement, but not for normal peasants. You can just grab your flag and kidnap and send them into Daddy's basement. Now, as Economy passengers are boarding, our Premium Plus and Economy Plus passengers are privileged to have a pre-flight drink service. So if you're assigned to that cabin, start them right after they are boarded. We are only serving drinks. Use the PM username and message command to send them the private message. You can see the command on the motion picture. Ask them about what drink they would like to have. If they would like to see the menu firstly, give them the menu and reply with something like "take your time, reply when you have chosen a drink." They will reply with the specific drink and do the rest as usual. Give, reply with enjoy. You don't need to wait for each person to reply before continuing with serving. If a passenger doesn't reply in reasonable time, you can assume they are AFK. Remember to always use the notify admin message command when you're done with the service. Now, unlike other airlines, we actually care about our passenger safety. Well, for the most part, and we give out a safety demonstration to our passengers. We also have a fancy tool animation to do so. These things have to be done preferably before boarding, but if you feel like it, which we don't recommend, you can speedrun it all by doing it the last second. Now, first off, the tools that you'll need. Give yourself an oxygen mask and a life jacket to be ready to show them off during the demonstration. Next, type /cc in the staff channel. That will open up the animation menu that will have to be played out in a specific order. Or you can just follow the safety audio and play the animations accordingly.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Skyrden Airlines. Please stow your carry-on luggage in an overhead bin or underneath your seat. Subsequently, take a seat and fasten your seatbelts because it is the aircraft that we want to be flying around and not you, dear passengers. Your seat back as well as fold-in tray should be in a full upright position. For the time of taking off and landing, keep your window shades open so that we can properly react in case the airplane loses its engine. We know you're probably just as addicted to electronic devices as we are, but please have these devices set to an airplane mode until the flight's over. We also remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Roses are red, violets are blue. Smoking on lavatories is prohibited too. Now please direct your attention to our lovely cabin crew who will demonstrate the safety features of the aircraft.
First off, play the exit animation.
Emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a moment to locate your nearest one, as it might be quite helpful when you finally realize you forgot to turn your iron off. When you do realize it, keep in mind we have no parachutes on board. But
After that, get out your life jacket and play the jacket animation.
So in the event of an emergency landing on water, get your jacket, slip it over your head, and adjust the straps around your waist. Once you're outside the aircraft, pull firmly on the red cord to inflate the jacket. In the event of a decompression of the cabin, oxygen mask will appear in front of you.
Once that's done, grab an oxygen mask. Try not to scream, but play the oxygen
so don't
mask
waste it on
animation.
panicking. Instead, place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. We know you love your friends with your entire heart, but remember to secure your mask first and then possibly assist others. Otherwise, your friendship might not survive.
Almost there. Play the brace animation.
Assume the bracing position, which
Finally,
should be presented
show a
in
safety
your
card to the lovely
along with
passengers.
all the safety
These should be
instructions.
handed out by
If
the
you
host.
still have any questions regarding our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our cabin crew.
Thank you so much for your attention and enjoy your flight with Skyrden.
Run down your cabin after that, checking seatbelts and etc. And then after that, notify the crew that you're done. Alright, if you made it past the safety part, good job!
Gigoched.
The curtain should remain closed for service and should be open for boarding, taxi, takeoff, landing and disembarking. The mood lighting should be turned off after the safety demonstration until we reach cruising, as well as it should be set to off when descending and landing. If the UI is stuck on your screen, you sadly need to rejoin because you're not cool enough.
Hello there.
You're making it to the cruise. Do we really need to explain serving passengers? Alright. Serving goes the same as with the pre-flight drinks, except here we only serve meals. You can get the list of items to serve from the host. Again, you private message them, asking what meal they will like. List all of the meals that the host says we are serving today. Once they replied, you give them the item and say, enjoy. Notify admin once it's done. Pre-flight drinks are only served to Premium Plus and Economy Plus passengers. However, we serve all passengers pre-landing drinks. Again, you privately message your cabin asking what pre-landing drink they would like to have. They will reply and you give them the item and say enjoy. Notify admins, blah blah blah, you've heard it before. After landing, you will wait until the aircraft is anchored. Once it is, you can move. When the door opens, you need to get down and greet the passengers at our amazing destination. Once that is done, you can leave the server, and thank you for coming. Now, if we do crash, which is highly probable with the incredible size and rooted shape and weight of your mother, you can sue us. You think you can sue me, Mr. George Callum? You think you can God. Sorry for that, employee. Now, if you excuse me, I have to do your mother. And later.
A flight tomorrow.